Welcome to today's episode. We're going to talk a little bit about the importance of your digital presence. So, D is for digital presence. In this digital age, having a strong online presence is so important for career development and job searching, and really so much more. So, let's start with professional profiles. So, your LinkedIn profile should be complete. That means it includes a professional photo, a compelling headline. It LinkedIn defaults to your last job or your current job role as your headline, and you can edit and change that. So you want a compelling headline. You can also you want to make sure that you have a detailed summary of your experience, but don't stop there. Consider creating profiles on industry-specific platforms as well, and maybe even a personal website. It's not as hard as you might think. The next thing is when we think about your digital presence, you need to think about consistency. Consistency is really key. You want to make sure your branding is consistent across all of your platforms. So this means whether you use the same or a similar photo, that you have a consistent tone in your bio, and then you ensure that your job titles and your descriptions are up to date so that you're not missing any relevant and important information there. You want to make sure that you create and share relevant content, and that is such a good way to showcase your expertise. You can write articles, you can share industry news, you can post updates on projects you're working on, mindful of if you have to be cautious or secretive about what exactly the project is or what the outcome is expected to be, but your part in that project or how things are going. This type of content really helps to engage with your professional community, and it positions you as a thought leader, and it keeps you within their newsfeed on a regular basis. So, if you're on their newsfeed, you're more top of mind than if you just have your profile created there and don't create any content on a regular basis. Networking online is just as important as in-person networking. A lot more people learned how to do this during the pandemic. It's so important to connect with colleagues, to join professional groups, and participate in different discussions. Don't be afraid to reach out to new contacts and make sure that you send a personalized message and it's not a standard cookie cutter request to connect with them. Managing your digital footprint is so important. It is essential. You can Google yourself to see what comes up and take steps to clean up any negative or outdated information. This can involve deleting old accounts or updating privacy settings. You'll also want to consider SEO, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization isn't just for websites. You want to optimize your LinkedIn profile with keywords related to your industry and skills because this is going to make it easier for recruiters to find you when they search for candidates with your expertise. And last but not least, in regards to your digital presence, you want to be mindful of your privacy settings. You want to understand and manage your privacy settings on all of the platforms and decide what you want to be public and what should remain private. This control really helps to protect your personal information while it still allows you to showcase your professional self. So that was just a quick overview for today. D meaning digital presence. We talked about having great professional profiles, being consistent, creating content consistently, networking online, managing your digital footprint, and the example of Googling yourself to see what you might need to change or tweak, and search engine optimization of your profile, the heavy use of keywords related to your industry and skills. And then lastly, we talked about privacy settings. Hopefully that was helpful information for you, and you can at least take one item away from this episode on what do you need to take a look at in regards to your digital presence.